Hi, my name is Ashley Nora, owner of Ashley Nora Art LLC, and you're watching Leak TV. Oh my goodness. So I know success looks so much different to every artist. Like some artists, they feel like they'll make it once they're in a museum, or they feel like they made it. It just depends. But for me, success was to be a muralist. I've always wanted to be that. I always enjoyed that. For my heart is with the poor. My heart is with the homeless. And I think it's important to have art that CEOs and homeless, those that are poor, to be able to experience, because art is so important, and it gives us feelings, colors, certain things. It make you feel good. And I think it's, for me, the biggest thing in the world is to have these type of opportunities where everybody can enjoy it, because everybody, you know, they might not feel comfortable or have the money to go to museums or exhibits, but they can see this and enjoy this for free. So my heart has always been for everybody, especially the poor. So I want to continue to kill these murals and do good work, so that other people, if they need somebody, please, you know, choose me and allow my art to touch everybody. In 2019, I was depressed. I was an analytical chemist, and I wasn't happy. And when I was little, you know, when I kind of pretty much had a hard life growing up, and when I was little, the way that I kind of escaped home without never leaving home was through, you know, drawing and art, and I know it made me feel good. And at this particular time in my life, I was going through so much, like mentally, emotionally, going through some large transitions in my life. And even though I was good at chemistry and I loved, you know, the science, because, you know, that's just who I am, I just knew it was either that or my life. And in 2019, I picked up a paintbrush and I started painting, and it was beautiful. It felt good. It made me feel good. It healed me. And I did a raw showcase March of 2019. It was my first showcase I've ever did. And I was just like, you know, this is exciting. I want to do it. I created a lot of art, merchandise, and I sold out of everything. Like, I maybe had one shirt left that was like a 3XL, and it made me feel so good knowing that even though this was kind of like a hobby or an escape for me, that people who never met me or never knew my name enjoyed my work and enjoyed my art. And I knew, like, at that moment, like, man, this feels so good, and I'm so happy. And not only is it just helping me heal, but other people are loving it, and they're telling me their testimonies and why they love my art, and they made me feel good. So 3 weeks later, I decided to quit my job. And I know that sounds so crazy, but chemistry, you know, it was something. I made a lot of money. My kids were secure and safe, but it didn't make me happy. It didn't give me joy or hope. And I said, I'm gonna trust God, and I'm gonna trust myself. If I can work this hard for somebody else, I can work 10, 15 times harder for myself. My first inspiration was, of course, Basquiat. I just love him so much, and I just love his style, because he actually, even though people see his work and it looks kind of childlike and childish, he's actually was a phenomenal, you know, artist. Like, he could, any type of portrait, anything he could do, but he realized, like, he wanted to go out of the bounds, out of the limits, not the ordinary, and I love that. And he stuck to what he liked, and he loved children, and he loved, like, that childlike play and ability that we are all born with, but we just lose as we get older. So I enjoyed, like, just seeing his process and how he kind of did something that was for him. And once he did that, it changed the game for his career and for his life. So he was my biggest inspiration. And of course, you know, my children, my girls, and I do a lot of, I don't paint, if you ever notice me, I don't paint black paint, ever. And I know a lot of, you know, people like that. They love, seeing black paint and buying it and purchasing it, but I wanted to be a little different. I want to paint black joy. And one thing that I know is children, they're born, we're all born with that joy, and it's as we get older is when we lose it. So I paint a lot of children. I paint a lot of happiness and moments of just childlike, just joy in things, and that's my biggest inspiration. I'm a dreamer. I am a huge dreamer, and I just think it's important to, and capture and let my children know that their dreams matter and their futures matter. So if you look at my painting, you'll see both of my daughters painted in a fist, and under it is what they want to be when they grow up. And one wanted to be a dentist, the other, of course, wanted to be like mommy and be a painter. And I put that on there, and I wanted to just show that black dreams and black futures matter, and that no matter the color of their skin, anything that they want to do, they should be able to do that, and because of their talent and because of their creativity, right? So I just thought it was super important at giving a moment. That was the first time that on a public scene I was able to incorporate my children, and when they saw it, like, it was the most beautiful. They were so emotional, they were so happy, and I got a chance for them to put their handprints on there, for them to be a part of history forever. And people recognize them when we were out. Like, they say, oh my goodness, you're those girls and you're this, and just having even more opportunities to paint them and just paint their joy and what they mean to me, just to show that every little black girl, every little black boy, every little black child, brown child, they have the right to be whatever they want to be. And I thought that was very important for me to be able to put that down there for the world to see. My Instagram, first and foremost, I'm on there the most, and that's at AshleyNora_art. That's AshleyNora_art. You can check out my website, ashleynoraart.com. Also, Ashley Nora on Facebook. Yeah, please reach out.